As the Sabbath drew to a close, a new beginning was unfolding. A moment of healing, love, and hope. The sun sets, but the light of Jesus' miracles is about to shine brighter than ever. From every corner of the town, they came. The sick, the weary, and the demon-possessed, all seeking one thing: healing. The air was thick with anticipation. With compassion in his eyes and power in his hands, Jesus reached out, not only to heal their bodies but also to touch their hearts. One by one, they were healed. A touch, a word, and the sick were made whole again. Each healing a testament to God's unfailing love. Faith moved their feet, and hope carried their burdens. Jesus met them where they were, offering healing to all who believed. With a word, he rebuked the darkness. The demons had no choice but to flee, for they could not stand against the authority of the Son of God. Sight to the blind, strength to the weak. Every touch from Jesus brought life and restoration. Not only bodies were healed that evening, families were restored, relationships renewed, and hope rekindled. In Jesus' ministry, no one was left behind. From the oldest to the youngest, each person mattered, and each received his grace. Every healing began with a prayer for the lost, the broken, and the hopeless. In his hands, all things are possible. Even the most outcast found healing in his presence. With just a touch, the unclean were made clean again. His voice carried through the evening air, gentle but full of power, calming the fears of those gathered. As the night turned into day, their lives were forever changed. Jesus had come to give not only healing but also hope for a new future. With healing came transformation. The village was no longer the same. A place once filled with illness was now overflowing with joy. Each testimony was a declaration of God's power and love. Their stories spread far and wide, igniting faith in others. The miracles didn't stop. As long as people came to him, Jesus continued to heal and restore. Even a child's simple faith was enough to move mountains. In the eyes of Jesus, faith knows no age. Even those who carried hidden wounds found healing that night. Jesus saw beyond the surface, touching the unseen hurts of the soul. Darkness could not stand before him. Where Jesus was, the light always prevailed. Sometimes, the greatest healing happens inside. Jesus didn't just cure the body. He restored the soul. As Jesus healed individuals, he also healed the community. His power brought unity, peace, and joy. Even the Son of God sought strength in prayer. It was in these quiet moments that he connected with the Father, preparing for what was to come. His legacy of healing didn't end that day. It continued through his disciples. And it continues today through all who believe. The invitation still stands. Come to me, he says, and I will give you rest. In him, we find healing for our bodies and rest for our souls.